Three, two, one.
The 7 habits taught us how to be effective. The 8 reminded us to find our voice. But what if the next habits, the ones our world really needs, haven't been written yet? Maybe they're not in a book. Maybe they're being lived quietly every day by people like you. Hey there, Office Ninjas, and welcome back to the Office Ninja Podcast. We're powered by Spotify and is streaming on YouTube via the Office Ninja channel. We drop new episodes every Sunday, and you can always catch our Friday night TikTok live streams where leadership meets laughter and real talk. This episode marks the close of our 7 Habits Reimagined for 2026 and beyond, and what a journey it has been. We've redefined proactivity in the age of algorithms. We've explored synergy with AI, empathy in data-driven workplaces, and renewal in a burnout economy. But now, let's look forward, because the world keeps on changing, and the next habits, they're waiting for us to write them. First up, the habits of a generation unfolding. Every generation inherits wisdom and upgrades it. Covey gave us the blueprint of effectiveness in an industrial world. We've rewritten it for a digital, human-centered one. But the real leadership frontier isn't it what's been published. It's in what's practiced. The next 7 habits won't come from consultants. They'll come from conscious professionals, HR leaders, people managers, creators, and quiet change makers. These people who decide that leading means elevating humanity. And that is what this episode is really about. How we become the authors of the next chapter of leadership. Drafting the future, the next 7 habits, unwritten but emerging. So what might they look like? Here's the first draft, and maybe you'll help me rewrite them. First, pause before you lead. Awareness before authority. Clarity before command. Empathize before you evaluate, because data can't replace understanding. Next, integrate before you innovate. Don't chase new trends until the old wounds are healed. Next, simplify before you scale. Complexity isn't sophistication, it's distraction in disguise. Next, serve before you speak. True influence doesn't need an audience. It starts with action. Connect before you correct. You can't change people you do not understand. And lastly, balance before you burn. The leaders of tomorrow will protect energy, not just manage times. These aren't commandments, they're consciousness habits. They are the behaviors that will define healthy leadership in the next decade. And here's our letter sender for the week. Dear Office Ninja, I've read leadership books, attend trainings, and tried to follow all the frameworks. But it feels like everything's changing too fast. How do I even know which habits still matter? This letter is from Overwhelmed by Overload. Hey Overload, here's the truth. You don't need to follow all the habits. You just need to start living one consciously. Pick one that resonates and write your own version of it. That's how the next habits will be born. Not from textbooks, but from testimonies. From real people, in real workplaces, doing the hard work of staying human. Now for our poll question for the week. If you could write a new habit for the future of work, what would it be? Is it A, rest before reaction? B, listen before leading? C, humanity before metrics? Or D, purpose before performance? We're encouraging you all ninjas to vote on Spotify and drop your ideas on the next TikTok Live. Promise, we'll feature the best listener-created new habits that will be answered. Thank you! In summary, the 7 habits will always be timeless, but every era adds new practices born from new pressures. The next 7 habits aren't written in ink, they're written with intent. Leadership today is authorship. We're all co-writing the next chapter of what effectiveness means. And for our call to action, this week, write your own 8th, 9th, or 10th habit. Something that reflects how you want to lead, live, or show up in this new world of work. Post it, share it, live it. Because the next leadership revolution won't be driven by one person. It will be lived by millions. And that's how we close this series of the Office Ninja Podcast. From reimagining the classics to writing the future. Thank you for being part of this journey. Now, if this series made you think differently about leadership, please share it with your team and the next leader you're mentoring. And as always, prioritize your inner peace because the next great habit of humanity will be harmony.